Hi there, welcome back to Gadget Mad Lad. I'm a Gadget Mad Lad in a Gadget Mad world. Bada bing, bada boom. Right, so here we have two Xbox One controllers. I bought these originally off Marketplace for £5. They were in pieces. This one has got no analog sticks on it at all, and this one has a little bit of drift on this analog stick. They were pretty dirty. I got them in. There was PCBs in one bag. The control, the actual housings in another bag, and the screws in another little sealy bag. So I thought, okay, cool, that's worth a five. I'll give it a go. For him to go to test them, and it seems this one is weird because there's no analog sticks connected. It seems to be constantly going up on both analog sticks, which is a bit weird. We'll test them out. I've got a little laptop thing to show the results at the end, so we can see them working or whatever. But the point is, I bought some of. Losing myself already. Right, so I paid £5 for these. The point is, I'm gonna hopefully sell these on, make some dosh. But I bought these off Amazon. 6 replacement analog sticks for Xbox One / PlayStation 4 controllers. So the plan is to put 2 new analog sticks on this and to take this one off and replace it. I've already removed the screws from this one, but not from this one. So we'll start with this one and work our way to this one, if that sounds good with you people watching. Not that it's an interactive way or anything. What can you do? So let's remove the pad, the front plate. I'll place that to the side of me. Soldering eating up there. So here we need to remove the back bit, which is easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Right, so now we need to, I think first, remove them analog sticks. They've got a little part next to me. I've got for the screws. Flip this round, and we have. Right, so to start with, I think it's T9 screw to get into the actual, this part of it. And this one, I'm not 100% sure what this one is, but it's smaller than the original, than the T9, and all that for sure. I've got all my my screw heads are all jumbled up, so I don't know what the correct, sizes for what and everything. I know the right bits, I just don't know if it's the correct, name that's our measurement, what we call it. Like this one's saying it's a 3. That means anything to anyone? I think this is the correct one. Yep, that is the correct one. We'll keep that to one side for now. We'll knock on the camera there, sorry about that. So we've got these 2 screws to remove there. It might be a good idea to remove the wires before you do this, because they'll get in the way of wires, but I'll just quickly do it. I'll remove this other screw and then we'll take the motors and the rumble motors away. Just remember this way, the big screws go on the outside, the little screws go on the inside, because they're all the same size screws other than that. So there's 2 set standards of screw with it. Right, so here was coming there quickly, we'll give it tweezers. Put to one side, quickly touch that, to detach that, same with this one. Bada boom, come on you, there we go. Is that detached? This is the motor for the rumble functionality. Is that detached? Turn that around that way. Just come loose that now so I can go there. Let's get these quickly detached. So to replace 3 analog sticks in total, I'm not going to edit the video, to cut any, so as long as this takes is, like I say, I'm not professional. I like to think I'm capable, if you get me. So if I can do this in this time, I shouldn't think, I have no doubt any of you guys watching could probably beat me. So feel free to not be deterred by it, you get me? That's what I'm doing right now. There's 2 little connectors. There's one here and there's one here. I found from another Xbox pad that I've got, from another pile that I had, if you pull it too weird, it detaches from the board, it rips up. I've actually seen it happen in a My Mate Vince video as well. So that's a bit of a pain in the butt to sort out. So what you want to do, we're pulling from this section and this section. So I find it best to, see the analog stick there, you put pressure on that as well as lift. That tends to do it, yeah, there we go. I think I got that without ripping it off, yeah. See these connectors? They kind of marry together there. But I think it's on this side, and one of the ones I've got, it's totally ripped off. Might try and repair it in a future video, you never know. And so from what I know, this is the only bit we need to do the work on. This can all stay as is there. Don't need to go any further into that bit of it. So we'll move that to the side with the other parts of the controller. And we shall, I think, cat hairs or dog hairs or something on this. Making my nose really itchy. Right, so I want to replace this one. This is the one that's, ironically enough, it's not actually drifting until, you know, the vibration, you press the right trigger, and the vibration functionality seems to make it every now and again trigger, you know, a little bit of drifting forwards, ever so slightly. But obviously, I'm to sell it on, so I need not doing anything at all. It needs to pass all tests, otherwise it's not able to get me the dash I need for another project for a future video. Shout out to Liz as well. Got some donations recently for the channel / me, I suppose. And there's some pretty cool stuff. Got a laptop that I'm going to be upgrading soon. So stay tuned for that. Back to this. So we've got a number. There's actually I've not put any solder on this, so it might be a good, not a bad day that. I know you're thinking with solder, I got solder on it. No, right. Our plan here is to suck this solder out of the joints, so we can essentially just pull that out of and replace the new one. Yeah. But this is leaded solder, so this won't melt very well with a soldering iron. So this what I've got here is unleaded. So this is unleaded solder on the board. This is leaded solder. This melts easier. So with this, I'm going to add a little bit of this to each of these joints, and that should in turn make it melt quite well when it comes to sucking the solder up. You don't need to add much, just a tiny little dab to each of them. Should do the trick. And obviously, don't worry about bridging or anything right now. That's not a big issue. It cannot be resolved. We're not doing it to all the pads. So these TPs ones, don't touch them. Or these ones there, don't touch them. Just the big, massive ones. The legs of the iron of the forget the analog stick. I forgot the word for it then. Right, so what we're doing right now is just adding a little bit of leaded solder to the unleaded solder. It'll mix together and it will come off in a jiffy. Thankfully, I don't have to do this once, because when I put the controllers together, you know, to see if they worked or what their faults were, I actually solder sucked the pads clean on the other one. So just a case of inserting them on that one. So this is the only time I should really need this. This is my new solder sucker, by the way. Not modified this or anything. The plastic and in seems to melt very easily, but what can you do? Alright, so I'm just going to be coming in here, heating it up and sucking, hopefully. Come on, stay out, you bugger. That's something I can hold out with. Will that work? That might work. Yeah, that will work. Can you see right here? You see what I'm doing here, yeah? Yeah, good. It's just it, because you know the helping hands, they're not very strong, so it's not putting any pressure down on it. It's just instantaneously. Oh, that solder stuff is buggered. Don't tell me that's naffed already. I'm gonna have to clear the end of that. I'll get a fresh one out. The first time I used it, it's actually quite good, crazily enough. I bought a pack of 3 though, because I thought it'd better not only have one solder socket to use, especially if you're doing videos. Have it pressed in. So get that hot and yep, see that, clear it lovely. That's what it's meant to do. And we do that to the rest of these now. Again, lovely. Come have a treat, that, innit? I don't know if you can see it as clear on camera as I can see it, but it's beautiful, that. Working a treat. So I'm just going to get a bit clogged up, and they get a bit melted at the end. Nothing I can't sort out. I should just be able to stick like a scalpel in there or something. Clear the nozzle. Should do the trick. This will come up nicely. So, anyone thinking of replacing an analog stick, don't be too think of it as too much of a daunting task. I mean, obviously I haven't done it myself yet. This is literally the first analog stick I've ever replaced in my life. So, you're witnessing my very first time at doing this, so judge as you will. But just know that is my excuse. I mean, it's not a good excuse, but nevertheless. So they all look to be clear now anyway. So, if I'm not mistaken, I should. No, I'm going to have to wiggle that. Right, so you'll find some of the joints are still touching. So what I do, I get my tweezers. Should be able to stick that under it maybe. I'll just pull it, sorry, I'll do the trick. So I think it's this one here. Maybe that one. Maybe that one. You just want to apply a bit of pressure on it. Find where the biting point is, that's stopping it, you know, from coming. One of these is catching somewhere. So unfortunately, stopping it from coming out. We don't want to ripping the pads, you see, so can't go applying too much pressure. That's what this might happen. Basically, just trying to wobble every leg. I don't know why it's not leaving out. Could be these ones there, maybe. The tip of my iron is crap. That's what we're helping. Come on, you. Oh, I feel movement. I do feel movement now. So I think I can leave it now. Put my tweezers under it. Yeah, I should do it. Oh, crap. Don't tap my skin then. Trying to get it under the actual. There we go. There's the analog stick itself. Because if I can get enough leverage on it. Oh, crap. Come on. Come on. What's holding you in? What's hold? Man's getting a wobbly now. Come on, what's holding you in? They're definitely loose. I can see them wobbling. Ah, right. Here we go. Have we? Have we lift off? I thought we'd lift off then. Oh, crap. Come on. Oh. So I've got to be careful not to stab into the tiny little resistors. It's kind of like levering it out. Oh, I think we have lift off. Something's holding it. What's holding it? So put that down, see if we can wobble that one loose. I think it's actually free there. So if I can loosen that. Oh crap. So ignore that. That's on a future video. Don't rip up any pads off there, obviously. Oh, we're sticking in the edge one. The very, very end one here. There we go, and it's off. And that's it freed there. So if I'm not mistaken, are they all clear there? Yeah, that seems to be clear. So, don't confuse this one with my one, so I'll just literally chuck that one straight. Put it to one side, because maybe I can repair the, I can't really call potentiometers inside it, maybe. Maybe that's a future video if I need to, you know, get a analog stick working in a hurry. But for now, I'll just use one of these brand new ones I've got. So, from what I've seen on Tronics Fix and stuff, it's a case of just placing this correctly over it, which I think is that orientation. It should just fall into place. What? Oh, no, wrong way around. What? That's not right. What? Don't tell me this isn't right. So that needs to go. There we go. Phew. What? Why is it not fitting right? Is this the wrong analog stick? Set your analog sticks, make sure that they're all the same. So from what I can tell, they all appear to be the right one. I'm hoping, really hoping there's a left one in there. Because I thought they were both to be the same ones. I literally thought they both were the same. But then again, it's Amazon in it, so I might be having to get a return here or whatever. You might not even be seeing this video. I might be talking to myself right now. Because if that is the case, I don't think I'll be uploading this. So by definition, 3 should be the same. And 3 should be different, shouldn't they? So... Oh, are we in a bit of luck here? No. Oh God. Seriously. Yep, seriously, every single one. For some reason, I could repair that one, but I can't repair that one. That makes no sense. Alright, so let's try this then. Luckily I didn't throw this away. Right, so it was going up. That was the axis, that was the trouble it was having. So according to my mate Jason, I can lever this off, maybe. Can we take one of the wipers off one of these? Really hope this is possible. Sorry if I've had an outburst or anything. I wasn't expecting this to go this bad, to be honest with you. I thought I'd planned accordingly, but apparently not. How the hell do you get them off? Would you even be replaceable? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, that came off quite easy. Right, so orientation time. Let's sort this out now, aren't I? Right, so I need you to go in like so. Yeah? So, that's upside down, isn't it? There. Right, so I need you to go in. Oh, please don't say I'm doing it wrong. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Oh my God. I wonder if people are laughing at me right now. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Look, yeah, so what it was, I was putting it in the wrong side. The reason it seemed backwards to me was because I was putting it in the wrong side. I nearly destroyed the bleeding thing. I was slogging off Amazon. Oh, I'm a turnip, aren't I? Right, anyway, so that's what you need to do. Right, so I'll show you again. Right, so I was trying to plug it in that side, which clearly is not the right side. Right, so seriously dummy. Right, so it literally just slots in place, as you can see clearly. Literally slots in place, easy peasy. So now what I need to do is I need to just tack that into place now. That is all. Actually, that doesn't look like it's flush. 1 second. Yep, I think I might need to do something with flush cutters, because that's not quite as tight as I'd like it to be. Are they wonky ones or straight? They're straight, they'll do. Right, so I need you to be, I'm going to get in there about cutting that thing. Right, there we go. Right, so trim you. Hopefully that'll be good enough. Oh, crap. I'm sorry if I'm not showing this properly, but I'm having to trim the bits of the plastic off the bottom of it because it's not quite going down to the board like it's meant to. And obviously that's not going to go well for it sitting flat, because it needs to sit flat with being an analog stick. So, bit of a problem we're having there. So, I think I can easily solve that issue by just trimming it a bit with my flush cutters. That should do the trick, I think. Well, like I said, I'm not a professional. This is just me improvising the hell out of this right now. And feeling like a dummy because I had the thing in the wrong way around, and I was like panicking, thinking I wasn't able to do the video. I hope I didn't swear, nobody like heard me. If I did, I apologise. Alright, So I'm just trimming this plastic and throwing it to the side of the table. Right, I think that'll go flush now, so let's try that. Let's try that. Right, that should be good now. Right, so it goes in that way. You're gonna go flat. I think that'll work. Yeah, that should work. I can readjust it, I suppose, if I need to. So double check that. It's covered in hairs that side and it's hanging. Gross. That's what's making me nose thing. It's not flush there though. I don't think that'll matter. I think we should be okay with that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pin it with my fingers on this side because I've got nothing else to use it with it. I'm gonna get a bit of solder, like so. Check this out for some mad skills. Solder. Wrap it around my thumb so I can use it as a steadier. MacGyver the hell out of this. I said something I shouldn't have said then. So I'm trying to get this in shot here, but this is like really tricky stuff. So how does one do this? Oh, questions. Right, so maybe the looping wasn't such a good idea. Right, so I need to hold that steady. Yeah, that might work. I need to tap one of them into place and I can put helping hands into place. Come on. Come on. Yeah, baby. I think that's done the trick. Double check. Yeah, we seem to be flush. Still clicking. It's all good in the hood. Right, so now, hopefully I can just clamp it with these. This has took way longer than I thought it was going to take, so I truly apologise. Right, so now we can have it this side, it won't fall out because it's tacked into place with one of the solder joints. Not the greatest thing in the world to do. You should probably do a couple of solder joints to make sure it's steady. But I have faith in my work. I'm like, yeah, man, this is going to work. This is going to work. Come on, solder 9, work. Work like this is going to. I'm shaking like a leaf now. Come on. Spread. Alright, so place bets. Do you think this is going to work? I'm going to say yeah. You know, I technically need to trim our more analog sticks before we can do the other one. 2. I suppose that's how many we're counting. Right, so as you can see, this isn't the greatest solder in the world, but as long as it's legs connected firmly, I'm happy with it. It'll do, piggy. They're nice sturdy connections. If you know I'm not using flux, it's because I need it to, honest, because they've already been pre-applied with, you know, unleaded solder. It seems to be all good. That's it, done for this one. So now I just need to, you know, look, brand new analog stick. All good to go. So should we reassemble this one and then do the other one? I'll quickly trim these. This is quickly, and then there's nothing quickly. Get that for you. Get that for you. I need to be careful not to cut any legs off. That's what I'm kind of like fandangling around it for. That's why I keep taking it off camera. So I apologise for that. Unfortunately, it's either that or it ain't gonna bleed and work. And I want it to bleed and work. I really do. Right, so that's one nearly done. Will that be done? Will that do? Will that cut the biscuit? Come on. These flush cutters are quite good, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty goddamn decent. So you just put any pressure on it whatsoever, and you get kind of, they bow a little bit. So conversation about flush cutters there. Probably didn't want to hear, but now you know. I was trying to make it really flush there, but that doesn't want to play ball. I had like a sneezing fit before I started filming and nose is going crazy right now. I think it's called the hairs in this. Actually, clean the housing. I just didn't think that the what's it called, the board itself would be so dirty. Right, so here we go. I'm gonna be happy with that. I'm gonna be happy with that. See if we can get neck with the blade. See if we can touch up a little bit. Oh, that was a close one. Whew. Very, 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 very close. Come on, come on. I'm sorry if I'm not showing this properly on camera. I'm having to trim the plastics down as far as I can, you know, so it goes as flush as it can, because I think that's meant to be totally flat. That's what I pretty much put money on it. I'm glad I was able to carry on with the video, because it's been quite a while since I did a video, so. Oh, and thanks for the new subscribers as well, by the way, I appreciate that. I'm going to balls this up somewhere. Yeah, I'm going to carry on with that. So that one's done for that one. Moved the other one over there, didn't I? Yeah, so these are good ones now. I just need 2 of these. Like I said, we don't have to take anything off the other one, it's just adding them, which I'm hoping. So I keep taking it off camera because I can't see properly because the light's not great in here right now. I need to get all my stuff. So I actually thought stocking up on these things was a wise thing to do, but my mate tells me that these aren't, these are OEM, not original or something. And from what he shows me in the picture, there's quite a noticeable difference. You know, on the bottom bit here, it was the original. You'd have to do this, which is a bit of a ball ache. Well, come on, there you go. I got my jar off there. Should do the trick. Alright, so that's that good. Let's throw this back together quickly. So we'll test them all at the very end. Like I said, I got a little laptop to test them with, so I'm sure joints aren't the worst, are they? Not bad. So let's get this in here, get it aligned. Things are aligned, yep, we're all good. Click in place, beautiful. I'll stick the 2 screws in first. A little screw. Let's do a little screw. There we go. Covered in dust. Can I say I got a dusty pot? Right, so slap these in quickly. Could have done this as 2 videos, but I figured, so I did. I don't know one in a while, so it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a long one. It is what it is. As well, you know, you try to rush something, your hands go all shaky all of a sudden. And I got that going on at the moment. It'll go in a minute. I'll be right. Stars, it's not gonna help having them wires trapped in there. Oh, you're serious? Got a little bit of sass coming out of me tonight, haven't I? So I need that out really, because that's the vibration motor. There we go. So then I have to totally unscrew it. At least that's something. So that's that done. What next? We need to solder the motors in, don't we? So I'm pretty sure it's a little to the left. Is it? A little to the left? We'll have one now, innit? I took the thing off of it. Crap. I don't think it makes that much of a difference. So, oh no, it is. It's little to left, little to left. I'll go with that. That'll do, Piggy, that'll do. So let's get these wires through. Probably be easy to actually do the soldering of that first, won't it? So we'll just do that. Right, so tweezers, we'll need these at some point, because this is going to be quite finicky. Now, if you're curious what goes to what, it's grey is plus, black is minus. So black to ground as always. Yeah, it'd be nice. That's nice, I think. That'll do a little bit. Will it do? It'll do. Let's move these wires up out of the way. She's not going to break or anything. The steady connections yet, they're all good. Right, now we want to come with the wire yet? Now I'll do the other side first, be easier. So flip it around quickly, and same dealio again. We want to go grey is minus, so grey is positive even. So it goes there. Not quite as long as I like it, so realign it. They're beautiful. Got another one here, black one going to the minus. Come on. Beautiful. Nice steady connection there as well. Alright, so now I'm going to line this. Right, this is the left one, so go in there. These are the obvious way where they go. Red is positive, black is minus, is ground. So one thing, red's the positive. Speak words, Chris. Right. So the positive is the lower pad, and the negative is the higher pad. So red lower, black higher. Yeah, it's going out with tweezers, unfortunately. I'm hoping I'm showing this correctly on camera, not correctly, like in the right thing, because it's a pain in my butt there, the angle I'm getting at. Don't know if that's a strong one. Seems strong enough. Oh my god, right there in the... Oh crap. The thing is, where you're watching soldering iron the plastics, because obviously you could easily leave marks if you just touch it for a millisecond. It's moving about like a bugger. Some of the things that helping hands would very much come in handy for. I've got some, but they're not like big, if you get me. Come on. Do I think? Yep. Beautiful. Right, so there's one in. I'll flip it over and do the other one. And then this part is done, I think. So you're in place. Where's the motor? Stick you through. And the other one's probably going to fall out again, but sod it. I have to deal with that. I'm going to move this out of the way. It's going to be a pain in my butt. Alright, so I can try and get around so I can show you. Again, we've got red's high this time and black's low. So it's like the opposite to this side. I think that's what the other one was. Yeah, red's low on that one. So this one again, you got to be careful of the plastics, like I said. Beautiful. And the red one, put that there. Yeah, see me shaky hands are starting to steady up now. So this is this one done now. So like I said, we're not going to check it yet. We'll check them both together at the end. But I will quickly reassemble this now. So I've got my analog sticks. There's one. There's two. Spare some other pads that I bought a few weeks ago and fixed up. Was going to do it on camera, but kind of got carried away, and like you do. So I knew they're all done. There's quite a few quid off them as well. Alright, so show you a little trick. You'll find getting the back on it a bit difficult, yeah? So what you do, you align the battery terminals up. Once you got that right, just rest it like that and press the triggers in ever so slightly. You'll feel a bit finger bob, and that's it. Done. It's in. Easy peasy. So now we put the faceplate on. Oh, actually, first of all, we don't want these massive wires sticking outside, do we? So we'll tuck these in. Lower jub with no screws or anything, no catching them, so they're all good there. Same with the thingy ones there. I should have twisted it around, that would have helped a bit, to be honest with you. There we go. Let's do that. That's us the rumble motors out. Do the same with that, yeah, we're all good. Now we can set the faceplate on. I'm going way longer than I planned already, but the next one should only take a few minutes, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I'll pull my little pot back in from over here and change the head, because we're on the big screws now, not little ones. Just rest that for a second. So I'll change that to that to that, and get the sorry, it's like pot's a bit dusty or whatever, but it is what it is. Just screwing that one in there should secure it enough for me to be able to do the rest. In fact, it's probably easier just to use the magnetism of my screwdriver to guide them with my hand rather than my hands, because still not 100% that shaky. So the budget with that one. Not that many screws to go on. That was only 4 screws, maybe. Oh, sorry, 3 screws. I know you can't see this one, but slightly off camera, I think, is it? Yeah, just sorry about that. So many screws though, not missing much. So yeah, I paid £5 for these. My plan is, I recently got given some stuff from a lady called Liz and a few people as well. Maya, thanks to, I'll give some quick shout outs now. So thanks to Maya, thanks to Liz, thanks to Maggie, thanks to, oh, if I'm forgetting your name, truly I'm sorry. It's like, I should have wrote these down before I started filming, but unfortunately I didn't. But I got given a couple of laptops recently, and the plan is to sell these to get the cash together to buy an SSD to do an upgrade on one of the laptops. Because it literally, this laptop I got given, yeah, it's a Lenovo one. It's one I'm actually using to do the pad testing for this one. You'll see it when I do the testing. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Well, there's one thing wrong with it, but the thing that's wrong with it is easily fixable by just upgrading the memory, which I can easily do. And it's going to be a perfect little kind of, I won't call it a work laptop, but I'm going to use it for, my portable laptop for taking to do repairs and stuff. That's the plan anyway. So it's going to super much come in handy. Alright, so all together now. I won't put the sides on just yet, because obviously no matter look it'll not work if I do. I jinx myself if I do that. So that's to the side for now. So quickly, just remove these screws. This is the one with no analog sticks now, which you just have to quickly pop them in. I'm going to do some tape to hold these ones in. We'll flip it upside down. Strikes me as a bit more common sense, because I think it's soldering done quicker and easier. So it should literally only take a minute. I say a minute, but it won't take a minute. It'll take a few minutes, but it'll be quicker than it would be if I was messing about like I was before. Hindsight, eh? What is it? Oh, come on, screw. Give me the screw. I hate this when the thread grips hold of them. I suppose it's worse when there's no thread, so what can you do? I'm not got an Xbox One myself, so I'm not necessarily a fan of the pads. I actually prefer the Xbox 360 pad in comparison. The wired one to be more precise. Modded Type-C ones, that is an awesome pad. Am I missing a screw there? Yeah, it's weird kind of angles, because all the shading where I'm sat, it's not hiding it very, very well. Just when the screws are dark as well. Again, there you, I think that's them all. Is that them all? Not one more, sorry. Then we've got another 2 inside that I need to deal with. The little ones, I know, aren't they? So I'll quickly change the head on this. I know I said about the editing, and I keep meaning to get around to it, but I've been super busy recently. I'm going to be a godfather, so got that coming up very, very soon. So I've had a few bits and bobs in my mind, unfortunately, but I'm getting back into the swing of things. As of Saturday coming, that's all my kind of stuff dealt with then, you get me? So, free to do a couple of videos. I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest with you. I don't want to say any names, obviously, because kids and don't really like the thought of advertising that stuff, you get me? But that's not an excuse, but that's the reason why I've been a bit distracted, to be honest with you. Well, one of my reasons, should I say, amongst the many others. Been trying to collect some stuff for future videos as well. Been pedaling on my pedal bike everywhere, and covering quite a few miles in the process. So again, I was removing these rumble motors and the other rumble motors. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Flip that around. I'll just quickly move that off actually, because I need that space on. So put you back on your fare. Oh crap, there goes one of the Xbox sides. So how long are we going for now? Nearly 40 minutes. That's not too bad. I thought maybe an hour, to be honest with you. I'm hoping it's not going to be, but let's see if we can beat that, eh? That's them ones done. Help you. There we go, so that's them done. Not done. I wish done. Talk about overstate the obvious, Chris. Right, so again, like I said, these two, I took the screws out, There's two connector things here and here. If you want to apply pressure here, you just be using your fingers, so probably be easy to do that. Yeah, we're all good. So that's what we want. So let's move this to the side again. I'll do with the other one. Now it's the case of doing the same thing times two. So, do these fit in, first of all? I'm doing it right around that. Do it right way around, Chris. Come on, don't be silly. Alright, so that's one. Why are you going in? A couple of legs are bent, that's why. Bugger. Oh, it's the same right one, is it? Crap. Huh. Oh my god, I'm literally so not good at this. So will you go in there? Yeah, you will. Lovely jubbly. Nice and snug as well. So that one's in there first of all. Now we see this other one. I've trimmed as well. Remember, I have to trim them. These three are untrimmed. They might fit in the PlayStation 4 or something. That might be like what it is. Because I thought it was a bit weird how they were universal. Not universal, but you know, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One being the same analog sticks. That struck me as a bit odd. Right, so, are you gonna go in? You gonna go in? Yep, you're gonna go in. Lovely jubbly. That fits nice and snug. So, obviously, so tape. Do some grounding tape here, that'll do the trick, won't it? So, I'll get a blade, don't fall over you. Don't slash your finger open, Chris, that's not a good thing for video. Think that maybe do the trick? I hope so. So some blue tack, I've seen people use that, you know, to hold the components in place whilst they do what they're doing. So maybe that might be better than this, I don't know, but that seems to do the trick for me, so that it'll work. It's not falling out, is it, or anything? Nope, it seems to be pressed in quite snug anyway. So if I can grip hold of you, and grip hold of you, I should just be able to come with a soldering iron now and tap each one of them joints, and that should hopefully be good. So what I'll do quickly, I'll do this one last, so, oh, something's been melted there. Is that the whole sensor, we call it? Might touch you. Yes. So let's do this side as well, actually, in case I knock it. I'll come back and do the rest of that once I've done this one. So we'll start off here. My soldering iron is starting to cool down for some reason. Bad timing. I'm working here, dude. So this is not fitting it at all. Come at me, bro. Because there's nothing like below it, it's really hard to, you know, keep your arms elevated. You kind of got to float above it, sting like a bee. Come on, melt. Lovely. Melt. Melt, god damn it. Oh, that took a lot. So that's that one done, I think. Let's touch that out a little bit. Yeah, that's good. And so let's get this side done. Shakiest hands in the world, oh my god. Chris, that is so bad. Tied it up nicely though. Good comeback. Oh, again, so bad. But good. Again, good comeback. That one's alright. These bits we're doing it, these four, they're for the actual tactile, you know, the one you click in the button. Is it L3 or whatever you call it? That's what that is. See that button there? That's you, that is. Anyone who can remember that? Or is it just me and Paul? If you're watching, Paul, that's you, that is. And that's done. That is. Alright, so let's give it a little look-see, shall we? So, please don't say I buggered it up. Don't think I did bugger it up. Think it's all good. Right, so now we can pop this back together again. Yes, I do have analog sticks that I have spare from the other pad that I matched up by ripping them off. Ready to on the go. Yeah, so when I got the actual boards themselves, they was just like this. You know what I mean? And the plastic's all loose and everything. Nothing like fantastic. I'm not like, oh, get this guy's cured cancer or something. Nothing like that, obviously. But I was quite impressed with the fact that I got them together. I had to ask a bit of help on Facebook in regards to the wiring of the rumble motor, you know, the trigger motor things. But some dude told me no. Well, I asked if it was grey, it's positive, black to minus, and he said nope. So I assumed because I was wrong and there's only two options to go, that obviously it was the other way. So clearly that went wrong. But then my mate Jason corrected me and I was like, yeah, man, appreciate it, dude. And that was that. That's how that little story ended. Thing is, I would have used the millimeter and checked it against, you know, one of the ground pads or something. But my millimeter is baggered. Quite literally. It is really, really too bad. And the, what do you call it, when you saw a minute ago, that's for another future video. I actually ordered it from Amazon to replace my knackered, what do you call it, millimeter, and it came, the one thing I bought it for, one thing, continuity. That's the only thing I needed really to check, you know, needed it for. It was the only thing I really understood how to really, you know, work on the millimeter. So it's like the main reason I needed it. And then it came through, and I'm checking. I think, oh, this is weird. It's not actually giving off, you know, any beeps or anything. And it says it's in thingy mode. So I check the box, and it says yeah, it beeps in continuity mode. So I'm checking it, and it's like, what? This definitely isn't right. So I cracked it open out of curiosity, like I would obviously. And it turned out that I didn't have a piezo speaker inside it. So the speaker is the thing that makes that high pitched frequency, you know, when you touch ground. And my broken one, you know, the one I originally had, that has got a piezo speaker in it. So my plan was I was going to use the broken one to fix the one that was meant to replace the broken one. If you get me? But I had a bit of trouble. I watched the teardown of it, of the actual, you know, the yellow one I showed you a second ago when I was using it to prop up the PCB. Where is it? This thing. I watched the teardown of it, and it's not explaining where the piezo speakers are meant to go, so I got a bit confused, if you get me. Did I not have soldered that in? I'm sure I had soldered that in. Right, so when minus is the, right, so D first to be easier. Let's bend you. Think that'll work? Yeah, lovely jubbly. And this has been a bit too much, so straighten out a little bit. And then that should just tack onto there. Try it as clear as I can for you. I'm sorry if it's a bad shot. I mean, if you zoom in on your screen, if you're watching on a phone, it kind of enhances the screen a little bit, so you might be able to, you know, get a better shot on that. I know some Samsungs give you the ability to zoom in, you know, on the actual video itself. So maybe zoom into that bit. I'm trying to keep it into one section, so if you can do that, you do. So, oh crap, very, very nearly done now. Don't want to rip that out, do we? So keep that nearby. What are we on now? Nearly 50 minutes, okay. So, right, where do I go? Where? Red is low, black is high. Crap, stay out of the way, you. Right, so. Going on nicely. I think. Oh man, I don't want any more blisters on my fingers. Yep, that seems to be good. So I think that's it, we're done. All I need is an Australian accent, and you might think you're watching Hugh Jeffries, eh? And we're done. Right, so now I shall do a little bit of faffing about. Get an log stick for you. Ooh, I don't feel too good. Not because you're not supported yet. Yeah, we'll see how it feels when it goes back together. And if they don't work 100%, I'm not going to sell them, obviously. So let's see. Obviously, in the future video I do, I'll fill you in whether or not I sold them and how much I got for them. That'll be the one with the Lenovo laptop upgrade, hard drive upgrade. So if you're interested in that, keep your eyes peeled for that. Shouldn't be too long, I don't think. So like I said, a little trick, if you're struggling to get it into place there, first of all tuck the wires in because you don't want them poking through. What you do, lightly press these two in and it clicks into place. Yep, perfectly done. Beautiful. Did I forget to put the screws in? I'm trying to put the screws in. That'd be stupid, Chris. I forgot to put the screws in. Of course I did. I'm silly. I gotta remember before I fastened that all up, eh? Holy hell. Right, screwdriver, we'll put you. The hell? Screwdriver, screwdriver, screwdriver. You're right in front of me, I can't see or something. Yep, you're right in front of me, I can't see or something. That's what it is, exactly what it is. I'm a dope, sorry. Don't trap the wire, do not trap the wire. It was only tightening, don't be exciting. Please don't trap the wire. Can't copyright for that stuff, can I? If I'm not saying the right words, or is it the likeliness of it or something? That is something I would love somebody to explain that to me. Oh, you trying to trap the wire? You need me to sing the song? Dude. There we go. Can't pull it too hard because we won't rip off the solder pad or the pad up itself. So that's that now done. So now we can throw it together. Me like the dummy that I am, forgot to put blazing screws in. So twist this around this way so it sucks that in. Same with that, I should do that. And I'll flip it that way around so the motors won't fall out anymore. That's a little technique thing again, in case you missed it the first 3 times I said it. A little jabbity pressity and they're in. Literally just slightly press them in and they just fall into place there. And then you get your faceplate. And you put it over the thingamabob, what you call it, and I can't remember any silly names, them as well. Right, so right, first things first, put that down because I need to change the screw head. So alter that to that, and go for the center one of the battery cover first of all to kind of steady it, hold it, hopefully hold it in place. I'd actually very much like to do a Type C mod to some of these, but I need the dash for the other thing, so I mean, I don't want to take the chance of potentially breaking it, if you know what I mean. If I bought it to do that, I'd do that to it. Like, you know, take the risk in, like, in other words, say buy a 41 for a £5 or £5 if you're not from the UK, and it's faulty and I fix it. I'm happy to do it with that intention, you with me? But these two, I bought there's £5 on these 2 pads, hoping that I get enough back to, you know, because the spares I had and stuff, I'd be able to get enough back to buy the SSD that I want to buy. I'm after a 256GB one off. It's integral or something, I think it is. But that's what I need to get this laptop to work properly, essentially. It's a pretty cool little thing. You would have thought it was like a Chromebook, you know, because it's got that built-in eMMC memory kind of thing. It looks a lot like a Chromebook, but it runs full Windows 10. It's so responsive. You can see it's only got 2GB of RAM. They're soldered on board as well, so I can't upgrade the RAM. But considering that, it's still quite nippy. But it's not for gaming or anything. It's for like kind of, you know, keeping the Xbox tester program on, and if I go to somebody's house and repair a control pad or something, or say I want someone's missed a jailbreak a console, or fix a PSP, or back up some games from or something. I don't know, all that kind of stuff. There's a million different reasons I could use it for. So I'm really looking forward to getting up and running. Potential income as well. That should be nice. Oh yeah, forgot to put a screw in. I'm gonna need to forget to fit both. Not one. Oh, not if I forget any. Silly me. Alright, so we'll move this back, and it's to the testing point now. So I'll do with the, oh crap. What I'll do with these, I'll put these back in my measly bag that they came in. That looks sketchy as hell, that, doesn't it? But that's literally what they came in. It's all kind of meshed together. I can't believe that thing I put it the wrong way around, that's so stupid that. Right, so I'll move that out of the way so I can get to the other one. Yep, got both of them to hand. So now I'll grab the laptop. So, kind of got to hand. I have to clear this a little bit now. Right, so put that back in there. Put you there. You can go back into the part. And this is the laptop. It's literally the same size as my Mac that I work on, so you're not going to be able to see it properly, but the screen should be okay to be seen, if you get me. I've seen Dank Pod do this a few times where he uses his old XP, whatever it is. Let me log into it. It's going to be a second. I actually thought I'd turn down, but apparently not. This is really cool, this though. I love this laptop, seriously. It's so, the battery and it as well holds a charge. It's perfection, man. So again, massive shout out to Liz, thank you. Come on, turn on. Right, so click you. That's that, sign in. 1 second, sign in. Go on. Any second now. There we go. Right, so as you can see, Windows 10 screen. Yay, we're going up in the world. Right. This is another thing to be good for when it comes to testing stuff on camera. It saves me having to edit it in, you know, for you to see whether or not it works. So the analog sticks I've just done. Let's give them a gander then. Should we place bets now? If you think they work, I don't know which is which, so let's just give it a test and see. We got a vibration, we got a connection. Alright, so let's go new interface, start testing, controller. Right, so now, oh, something don't feel quite right there. Yeah, something's not quite right with the, oh, and then my analog sticks are not right at all. So that one's not, that is, what the hell? Oh man. I think what it is, you know, that, like I was saying, they got that thing sticking out the bottom of them. So, right, so this one I think is the one. This is weird. Yeah, the right trigger, that's not working right on that. So that'll be a revisit video, probably. And a sustain to the side, literally, what the hell? I mean, literally, it's not drifting, just the analog stick is sticky, and I think it's because there's not a space there. Oh, god damn it. Other than that, though, I'm not broken anything else too bad than that, so I'm dreading to see what the one's going to look like. So we'll click off this one. God damn it. I know what it is, I'm pretty sure I know what it is anyway. I'm going to have to come back in with my Dremel or something, and so this is the other controller I'm now connecting. Right, we have Silent Life. Right, so start testing. Showing up, that's good for starters, right? So we're good with L2 and R2, they're good. Buttons, they're good. D-pad, that's good. I think this is one that had both analog sticks, so let's have a look, see. Okay. Well, that seems good. I know, it seems good. So that's weird. Is that good? Yeah, it's meant to be the full diameter of the... So let's quickly test the rumble. How did I do that again now? What was it? Crap, what did I do? Circle out of there. Test options, there we go. Test options. Impulse trigger, let's try that one. So let's try apply. I need to start testing now, obviously. So start testing. Oh yeah, that's going crazy. I'll put it in it, you can hear it. It's right next to the camera. Yeah, so they seem to be good. Yeah, so that's fine, that one. 100% good, that one. So I've got one that is working and one that is kind of working. Okay, I just found another faceplate there for another Xbox pad. That'll come handy. That's it. Call it a day there. Oh, and just over an hour. I hope you enjoy watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.